Hey guys, Leela's Tools here. Welcome back to another haul. This is yesterday's haul, and these are all the new items. Just real quick though, before we get into that, just in the last video, if you watched that, you would have seen this big container here. What this is a little filing cabinet kind of thing. And that was another tool or tool accessory, tool storage that I picked up for about $5. I like those little filing cabinets. They're great for just holding miscellaneous items, and they're solid steel, so they work out well. And just off screen here, bring these in real quick. I got these from Home Depot, HDX interlocking organizer set, storage containers, and I'll just pull them apart here real quick. So I got these. They're a yellow tag. I think they're on a clearance. They're only $10. $10 for 3 organizers. You can't beat that. So how do they lock here? Okay, these orange tabs on the side. So these orange tabs on the side, if you push these forward and you have another bin, they lock on. And on this side, there we go. These look extremely similar to Tactics brand. I believe they're the same thing. And for $10 for 3 organizers, you can't beat it. They're not a Milwaukee pack out, but they're pretty rigid. They're just fine for your nuts and bolts and electrical connectors. Oh, you do have to watch for that though. You see that clasp on the left there. What you have to do, make sure those are forward. Make sure those are forward when you close it. And they can go back. And I guess it also serves as a double lock. Which, yeah, it does. So that's good. So there's those guys. Set those off to the side. I'm not bumping into them. Okay, now we're right into the good stuff. Let's start with right in the middle here. Finally, got a set of Wera Hex Plus L-keys in metric. So I guess we'll do a little bit of an unboxing. Oh, sweet. There they are. Looks like we got ourselves a Wera Tool Rebel sticker. Right on. Put that aside. I'm putting that on the box or something like that. I will say, the Wera packaging is awesome. It's very iPhone-esque, prestigious kind of stuff, but it's also not over the top. Like, I don't think they have to spend an arm and a leg, so you're not just paying for your box, which is nice. Let's have a look at these guys. So these are the Take It Easy system tool finder, so everything's colored. You use your 2.5 all the time. You go for your lime green, using your 2.5 and your 5. Okay, grab your orange, and you're good to go. Folds out like that. You get a 10, an 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, and 1.5. Very good array of sizes there. Most of what you will ever need in the shape of a L-key. And I'll just pull the 5 out just so I can show you guys how they are. They have this sleeve on them. If you ever watched German tool reviews, he did some testing on these sleeves. These are quite durable. I mean, you can cut them and nick them and stuff, but they're very solvent resistant, and they just help you get a much better grip. And also, it can be very nice for spinning quickly. And you do have a ball end on your long end. And you have the Hex Plus here. This is just a slightly different design of just a standard like Hex Allen, and it grips the fastener better, so you do not strip them out. But if you're dealing with cheap socket head cap screws, they will bugger up no matter what you do. So there's that set. These were on sale. Got them at KMS Tools, 35 Canadian dollars. Very, very nice. So there's them. Pardon me, guys. Also, if I'm coughing or sniffling in my videos, I'm not sick. I don't got the word you can't say on YouTube or anything like that. I have allergies, and I take medication for it, but they don't go away. So that's all it is, guys. Okay, next up, let's start down here at the bottom left. So, also from KMS Tools, I bought some brand new Proto sockets, a 1-inch deep 6-point. You're thinking, Okay, haven't you brought in some stuff similar to this before? Brought in, I'm thinking. I'm going full Lance from Lone Star Mopers, but haven't you, picked up stuff like this used in your hauls? Well, similar, but no. This is a 3/8 drive in a 1-inch deep socket. When am I going to use this? Honestly, I don't exactly know, but it completes the set. I hate having open slots on socket trays. So there it is. These aren't cheap. It's about $22 socket, but it's a lot less than your Snap-on, and 95% of the quality and 80% of the warranty. I'll say that. So there's that guy, and its little brother, the 15/16 in 3/8. And to round out my deep 3/8 drive sockets SAE, we have the 1/4 inch. I will say, Proto's deeps aren't as deep as most. This is a Husky 5/16. So you can see there. I'll just do a quick comparison. What's a bit different? Here's a older Canadian-made Snap-on, which is shorter than the Husky but longer than the Proto. So there's that. But if you could tell here, they definitely, if you get the whole set, they gradually go up in size, it would seem, if you get the Protos. So there's that. And to round out my 3/8 deep, we have the 7 and 8 millimeter from Proto. Again, a bit shorter. Here's a gear wrench, 6 millimeter. You can see the difference in length there. Substantial, but I got the job done. These are deeper. You could run them down further onto a bolt with a nut, if you know what I mean, than this gear wrench. So there's those guys. So those two sets are complete. I'll have pictures up on the Instagram if you're interested in seeing what it all looks like. And right here we have a 23 millimeter Proto Impact. Impact, you don't have to go Tool Truck or Proto or anything. Your gear wrench, your Harbor Freight, your Princess Auto, they'll get you by. I like this though for the warranty. In 10 years when this drive end is buggered, I can warranty this out. And also, I just prefer to support, something in North America. This is USA made. It is Stanley Black & Decker, but we can get into that another day. So yeah, this goes right here. Put that there with Bjorn. We're getting close to completing that set. Pardon me. Before I forget, just go over this guy. This is a marker clip for the Milwaukee hard hat, one of their bolt accessories. Standing in line, or not in line, just waiting at the till at KMS Tools, and I saw this. They have a, like a checkout line you got to walk through. It's just like a retail place. They got all the stuff set out there, all your, cheaper miscellaneous things, and this was one of the items. And where's my Milwaukee hard hat? Here it is. There's where you can mount the Milwaukee headlamp. And here, how does this work? So I just go in there like that. There you go. And there's your marker clip. Do I have an Inksol out here? No, I do not. But this is meant to hold your Inksol. So there you go. Reach up, get your marker. There you go. $5, little attachment. I'm not sure if I put it on right. I'll read the manual. But there's that guy. Okay, guys. So, next. Let's get this garbage out of the way. Okay, well, I did not buy a bunch of sockets. These are all just my old sockets. I did buy a new Hansen socket tray, though. A nice orange. I have them in black and red currently, but they make them in, I think multiple colors, but I know they make them in like lime green, zombie green, and your emergency orange as well. And if you can see back there, I have my impacts. Hold up. How'd that guy get back there? That's not an impact. Anyway. Pardon me. Oh, I think, yeah, that's the one socket I'm missing is my... I was going through my sockets the other day. This is an old Proto, one of my grandpa's. Definitely seen the air impact a few times. But still going strong. Okay. But yeah, picked up another one of these trays. These are all 12 points. So my 12-point shallow SAEs are all complete. Halfway there on the deeps. Got to get another one of these for the 6 points, and I got to get another one for my metric 12 points. Be a lot of socket rails going around, but I love complete sets and doing the used stuff in the pawn shops and the thrift shops and whatnot. We pick up a lot of these older SAE stuff, so I'm able to complete out sets. Like we got snap-ons. I think some of these are my grandpa's. And, you know, we got, this was a recent warranty, we got a Grey Canada. I'll say the newer Grey Canada stuff is gorgeous. Give them that. But yeah, so just a socket rail. These are about $15 Canadian. For a USA-made chunk of plastic, I mean, it's expensive in a way, but it's also not. Because you can get knockoffs of these for $2 or $3 less that are made in China. I'd rather spend $3 more for something that's made in America. So there's that. Okay, more Wera goodies. This is just a little 2.5 millimeter slotted driver. Or what? Oh, 2.5 inches long, I think. I don't know. Anyway, just a really small slotted. You usually see this kind of on a precision driver, but... Oh, pardon me. But it's nice to have them on a handle. Wera handles are great. In the smaller handles, they do spin very, very, very easily. So that's nice. And this is only $4.50. Another Wera for the collection. I'm not passing that up at that price. Here, we have some Wera bits. Just go over them real quick. I picked up my first Wera bits not long ago. I haven't showcased them yet. This is a Robertson 3, 1, and 2. If you American guys watching, you probably don't use these, but for any of our deck screws, fence screws, etc., like your base construction screws, they're all Robertson here. Your only Phillips screws are going to be some machine screws and your drywall screws. So this is my most common size used overall. So there's those guys. Your number 2 is your most common, just like your Phillips number 2. Your number 1 is your small stuff. Your number 3 is your big stuff. And I got the corresponding small bits at 25 millimeters. These bits, I'm not sure if they're the best out there, but compared to your DeWalt Max Fit and Milwaukee Shockwave and any of the junk you can get at any of the smaller retailers, these are by far the best. At least in fit and finish, by far, how they fit in the fastener, how they look and feel, by far the best. You can see the machining there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So we got 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, and 2 number 3s, and one of each of the 50 mil bits. So there's that. We'll come back to these sockets in a second. I got a few things that I don't know if I'll ever use, but I like really tiny things. And I like really big things. And this is not a really tiny thing. This is a Gear Wrench USA, surprisingly. 2 1/4 inch slugging wrench. This is for putting on a fastener and beating the living snot out of it with a sledge. What a beast. This has got to be at least 10 pounds. And this was at Princess Auto here in Alberta, Canada, and I picked this up. It was $15. I do think 2 1/4 inch I could see being on some of the agricultural equipment around me, so I could see some use. And you can always get some sort of pipe to fit on there if you don't want to be hitting it super hard. But there's that guy. Next. I picked this up. This is a 3/4 drive DeWalt 1 9/16 inch 12-point chrome. It's just slowly building up my 3/4 collection. This is a size I knew we didn't have. They had lots more of these, different sizes. And I will say, for a 3/4 drive socket, they put a lot of detail into this. You got fluted drive ends. fluted drive end, fluted socket, and the forging's not bad at all. Got a knurl. It's really nice knurl. Way deeper than most knurls you find. You can hear that. There's that guy. Sorry if it's fogging up and like that. It's cold. So there's that guy. And this is about $10. So that's fine for adding to the collection. And oh my god. If you guys are wondering how big this is, I don't have little lady hands. I don't have big meat hooks. But there you go. This is a 1-inch drive, power built, 3 1/8 inch socket. And where does it say open, close? How are you supposed to do this? Oh, they say cut. Alright, hold on, guys. We gotta get a good look at this. Get the little Knipex flush cuts. Is that what they want you to do? You gotta cut both sides? Yeah. Come on. There we go. Get out of there. Here's your 1 inch. I might keep this around. Who knows when I'm gonna use this, if ever. But I will say, I got this for $15. Go look at what a snap-on one of these is worth. You might be shocked, you might not, but for the quality of this, the weight of it, the heft, and the utilitarian use of this, it is worth the $15. This is a bearing cup, if I've ever seen one. A nice shiny one, too. And it's also a trophy. If you ask me, this is something that I could sit here, and it's a conversation piece, and it's just something I'm proud to own. We'll look real quick on this tag here. These are actually made by All Trade and in Taiwan. So it's not China junk, so that's nice. So there's that. I don't even own anything that I could connect to here. I don't have adapters, anything yet. Now that I have this, I might keep an eye out, but we'll see. But just very cool. Nevertheless, so there's those guys. Some big boy stuff. Could see this being used. This would definitely get used at some point. This, I don't know about that. We'll see though. But it definitely will be used as a cup for pressing wheel bearings and suspension bushings and the like. And last but certainly not least, this was a deal. Where did I find this? It was a Canadian Tire deal. Canadian Tire here in Canada, at least here in Alberta, is now carrying Wera. And someone had done a return, and there was a return, but it was missing the like padded socket rail clip thing that you can clip to your belt. So these were in their clearance, just loose in a box for, well, it was less than 20, I think it was $17.50. These are normally like $80. And these are the Wera holding function 1/4-inch drive sockets, metric. And let's go to a bigger one. So I'll just show you. We got 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. A lot of your common sizes, your 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. Only one I wish I had in here was a 12, but that's fine. So here's the 13. It's got the Wera Take It Easy color system, just like over here. So you memorize your color to your size, you use common. There you go. So you can see here, we've got little ball detents. I'm sure I have something handy that this will fit on. You just have a lags here, so this would be a, a 9/16 or a half. Yeah, half. Look at that. It will fly out if you do that, the leverage, but what this does is when you put it in here, the ball bearings just hold it. Even if you just put it in a bit, it still holds it. This is an amazing feature, and one thing I know for sure is marine guys and aircraft guys, this is something you need to own. I know you can get like Sunex magnetic sockets. Snap-on makes some, but if you're working with stainless fasteners, those are gonna do you no good. So these are just awesome. Not something I necessarily need, but I'm very happy to have. There's a lot of times you're working on an intake on a modern car, and you're literally, hold on, I'll give you an example. You're doing something like this. You've got your quarter ratchet. You've got it bent like this, a long extension with a wobble. And these have they have sides all around, and they also have a pin. So let's just go there. So you're like literally like this, trying to get an intake bolt, and you get it loose. Okay, and you pull your ratchet away. Floop, ding. Where'd it go? You can say like F it and leave it and let it rattle for eternity. If you're working on someone else's stuff, though, that's not an option. Or you could spend 2.5 hours looking and then realize it actually fell right next to your foot, so you didn't have to look where you thought it went. This is just a convenience and almost a lifesaver in certain situations. Just absolutely excellent. Very happy to own these. I might, and I'll say the fit and finish on the Wera sockets is very nice. These are made in the Czech Republic. I will say, I think it was Bizug on YouTube. He's the sort of the modern German tool reviews, since he's not around anymore. This is just a little like plastic silicone ring around here, and if this breaks, comes off, this ball bearing is going flying. So durability, you gotta be careful with these to an extent, but I think for any normal use case, you should be fine. So guys, that about wraps it up. I know it was a bit of a long one. Thanks so much if you stuck around to the end. If you stuck around to the end, comment, what should we say? Holding socket good. Yeah, a little bit of fun there. But thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're new, leave a like, leave us a comment, tell us what you thought, subscribe, etc. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.